Lent begins with Ash Wednesday, but this year, every day throughout all of Lent has been Ash Wednesday. Every morning we remember we are dust, and to dust we shall return. Most years we resist the invitation to linger at the cross with Jesus, to take the long road, the slow road through Holy Week, from Palm Sunday to Easter. Usually we'd rather whisk through Maundy Thursday and Good Friday as we dye eggs and practice the Easter cantata. But this is not most years. We sat on the porch together, the porch of the boarding house, during a spectacular Mississippi summer thunderstorm. It seemed like the lightning was crashing right down on the street in front of us, and the thunder shook the house. And all around us, on the floor of the porch, like so many sleeping cats, were empty beer cans and whiskey bottles. Why, she cursed at the sky. A week earlier, we buried her husband. And by now, the mercy of shock melted and dissolved into the raging grief. Why, she said, answer me, God. And as if in response, the lightning flashed and I jumped and tried to sit still, and thunder boomed. Go ahead, she said. Kill me now. She was thoroughly drunk and intoxicated with grief. Why, God, go ahead and kill me. She cursed again, and driving rain soaked us both. During Holy Week, we stand with the shocked and grieving women and John at the cross, and Jesus is dying. Our precious Master is dying, and there is nothing we can do. Our grief made all the more excruciating because we know he's not just dying, but he is dying for us. Oh God, just make this stop. It grieves us to hear the pain in his familiar voice, to see him flinch. We feel his humiliation as if our own faces were slapped. We want to leave, go find something else to do, check our phones, but we cannot move. We're fastened there with the grieving as Jesus dies. But wait, it looks like he's trying to say something, and we move closer in, and because we want to catch his words. What? And then we hear him clearly, even from the distance of the cross. We hear him say, my God, why have you forsaken me? God's big, open, loving heart doesn't strike Jesus down at that moment. Why is not a sign of lost faith, but of a faith so real and raw that it dares to pray the truth. It's hard for us to hear Jesus pray that prayer, why have you forsaken me? But we know it's the one we pray. Why? I hear that question sometimes on front porches, sometimes in the hall outside of hospital rooms. Why? And the question's often followed quickly with this statement, I know we're not supposed to ask why. I try to be respectful. It's not the time to adjust theology. But when I have the opportunity, I say, it is perfectly fine to ask why. I've been to the cross, and at the worst moment of Jesus' life, that is the question he asked. My God, why? It's okay. It is okay to ask why. This Maundy Thursday, we sit on the porch with this whole grieving world, and we pray the question, my God, why have you forsaken us? I'm Elaine, and I'm looking for loose change.